Michael Johnson is almost on top of the world. The fastest man on the planet is only days away from heading to Atlanta and Olympic immortality.
This is what I've been working for all year, and everything has gone well to this point. We haven't had any disappointments, any surprises, so I think that I'm ready to go, and I'm confident.
When he does get to the Atlanta Games, Johnson will try to become the only man to ever win gold medals in the 200 and 400-meter sprints in the same Olympiad.
I think the people here in Dallas are just great, and they've really gotten behind me, and they're really rooting for me going into the games, and that's a lot of strength for me, and that that puts a lot of pressure on, but it takes a lot of it makes me feel like I've got a lot of people support me, and that helps me going in.
It appears to be all coming together for him. The winning and the popularity that goes with it seems to be hitting all at the right time. In fact, Michael Johnson has now made the cover of Time magazine.
That's great. I think that, the more exposure I get, the more exposure track and field gets, and we're trying to build a sport up here in the States, and I think that with the Olympics being here in America this year, I think it's helping us a lot.
Now from Lombardo Custom Apparel in Dallas, the folks there hosting a reception for Michael Johnson tonight. Max?
Well, Mike, I'll tell you what, you say he is here enjoying some time with family. Yeah, family and lots of friends here tonight to see Michael Johnson. Michael, I tell you what, it is just days away. Your big moment, a chance to do what no man has done. How do you feel?
I feel great. I mean, it's a great reception out here. A lot of people came out to support, and that's a good feeling. It gives me a really good feeling, a lot of confidence going into the games.
Being from Dallas, your hometown, it does mean a lot when you see all the fans out here, all the autographs you signed tonight.
Well, definitely. Like I said, I mean, there's a lot of support out here and a lot of people that are pulling for me, and that gives me a lot of confidence going in. It's just great.
Talk to me about Michael, though, and how much you enjoy, from a great runner, talk about how much you enjoy watching Michael run.
Well, you just like to see his spirit, man, and you can appreciate what he does. He's such a competitor. And for to be a guy right here in our own backyard, a guy that said we're sending him off to Atlanta, of course, this evening, but to see him being able to do what he's been able to do for such a long time, with year in and year out, with a lot of consistency, man, it's almost unheard of, especially in two events like he's doing it the way he's doing it. And we know he's going to bring back the gold, not one, but two.
Well, you just get back to enjoying your fun,
okay?
Can I have your attention, please? It's my pleasure to introduce to you two outstanding individuals, the Honorable Mayor Ron Kirk, and a man who is known throughout the planet as the fastest human alive, Michael Johnson.
Thank you so much, and thank all of you all for coming out tonight to help us send off probably the best and the greatest ambassador that the city of Dallas has ever had. I can't tell you how much fun it's been for me to represent Dallas as its mayor, but not being from here. Can you hear me? What do we do? Can you hear it now? There we go. All right. Anyway, we are here tonight to send off to Atlanta probably the greatest ambassador for the city of Dallas that we've ever had in sports or in politics or in anything else, including Ron Kirk, including Lee Trevino, and that is the world's fastest human, but more importantly, probably one of the finest human beings I have ever met since I have lived in Dallas. And I know Michael's, I know you're all excited, and we're all proud for Michael, and we want to wish you the best. We know you're going to bring home the gold, but we want to leave you. Now, we've we've already named streets for him. I've had pictures taken. I don't know what else we'll have to do. We'll rename the Trinity River for him. But we know you're going to bring the gold back with you. But your friends at Lombardo had just a little something we want to give you to take with you to Atlanta. So we want you to go with gold. We're sending you with one, but we know you're going to bring back two. So on behalf of everybody else, thank you, Jay. And I also say, undoubtedly, he will be the best dressed man.
Thank you. Thanks to Jay, I will be the best dressed man. He's taking care of me pretty well. I want to thank everyone for coming out and thank Mayor Kirk for those comments. And you heard it here, naming the Trinity River after me. So we're gonna keep him to that. You know, he's got to run his game.
Jay's done a super job with this. As you say, always the promoter, doing things for the community, for the individual or individuals involved, and I think also for himself, which is not bad. There's nothing wrong with that either. But again, you have to have people like Jay, who's doing a good job around here and making sure that we recognize the talent that comes out of this city. I think he's done an outstanding job.
Johnson with his first steps toward track immortality. Michael Johnson taking it out fairly casually right now as they swing around the back stretch.
We haven't seen him going full speed in any of the qualifying rounds. He's been holding back, trying to save something perhaps for this final in the 200 meters, but he's running now.
Now he's kicked it into gear, and Michael Johnson reaches back. Coming to the head of the straightaway, and Michael Johnson has the lead. Now through the straight, and Michael Johnson opens up a huge advantage. Michael Johnson is front, and he's cruising for the finish. Michael Johnson coming home all by himself. Michael Johnson is halfway to history.
43:49, a new Olympic record for Michael Johnson.